weekly videos to help you guys understand what it's like being in the process of rebuilding your life from the ground up. I feel that God sometimes puts, his best soldiers through the worst of the worst for the purpose of being able to have the message articulate the correct way. October 2024, I restarted my life from the digital nomad business that I was in, which was multi-level marketing, and now I am in the process of rebuilding everything that I lost, which was over someone's yearly income. It was a lot of money that I lost, and me starting from scratch. And what I understood is that at the beginning, I was in the moment of like, I need to make this back with one hit. I need to make this back with one trade. And for all my day traders that follow me on my channel, it's like trying to get your account out of drawdown with one single position. What's going to happen is you're going to blow your account doing this method. And what you need to understand, I have some notes up here that I wrote because I actually want to make my messages very, meaningful, very thoughtful, and actually provide value. The law of detachment has been the thing that's been helping me a lot in the process of even getting above water in terms of my situation. Now, I'm not going to go in depth in exactly everything that I've gone through because it's irrelevant and it's not going to pay my bills and it's not going to do anything. But I just want you to understand that I, at one point, was at a very all-time high. But I feel that all of it happened for a greater reason. So I'm able to speak on what you should do so you, one, don't ever get into that situation that I'm in right now, which is lose everything, and two, what to do if you do get yourself in this situation. I have about 7 things that I wrote, and I really feel that it's going to be the thing that can help you because it's the thing that has been helping me a ton. Number 1, you want to focus on this. Success comes when you stop chasing it. The law of attachment says that you need to trust your work. Because what happens when you're always focused on the success, the outcome, the win, the payout, everything that you want? Like, what happens when you don't get it? What emotions come into you? Fear, anxiety, doubt. How am I going to do this? Fear is the number 1 cancer to your success. And the only way to bypass fear is by understanding that, hey, if I detach from the outcome and I commit to the process and I trust that what is meant for me cannot miss me. I'm gonna repeat it again. When you detach from the outcome and commit to the process, meaning the daily work, the DMO, the daily method of operations, and trust that what is meant for you cannot miss, everything's gonna happen for you. See, during this whole process, I had to really reshape my whole life. And that was the first thing I had to do. I had to detach from the outcome and trust that my work will pay off. Your job is just to show up and not focus on the results. Every single day, lay that fucking brick. Every single day, focus on getting a little bit better. Maybe you don't have all the capital in the world to trade. Maybe you don't have disposable income just to drop for evaluations, but you need to understand that your main job is to show up and to not force your results. Number 2, stop measuring your life by today's results. One bad trade doesn't define you. One blown evaluation doesn't define you. One bad setup doesn't define you as a trader. Keep planting that seeds and let time do its work. That's what you need to do every single day in the process of rebuilding yourself. That's what I'm doing. That's literally what I've been doing. And it's the same concept that we get in the world of fitness. If for those of you that have followed me through my MLM journey, I was very overweight. And I've lost an incredible amount of weight recently. But why? It's because of the first thing, I detached from the outcome. I stopped focusing on what I look like in the mirror every single day. I stopped focusing on what the scale said every single day. And I knew that my work would pay off. If I just tracked my calories, tracked what I ate, showed up consistently to the gym, and focused on not measuring my life based on today's results, everything will get better. It's the compound effect. It's the law of detachment. I stopped giving a shit of the result because I knew inevitably it was destined for me. Number three, fear kills more dreams than failure. Again, fear is the cancer to all success. And I'm not saying that I'm perfect by any means, because I'm like literally, I'm seeing all my friends, all my peers, having $800 days, $1,000 days, making this crazy money trading. And I understand that I can be fearful, because I know indefinitely that's for me as well. It's in the cards. It's going to happen. But I have to go through my own route. And I understand that if I let fear, anxiety, I need it now mindset, dude, I'm going to fucking shoot myself in the foot. And this is the same concept that you can apply to any venture. I don't care what you're doing. And I was reverse engineering it. I was remembering when I was doing multi-level marketing and I was ranking up. I was recruiting people like crazy. I was having multiple signups. The team, the organization was growing. It was because I detached myself from the outcome. I didn't give a fuck about it. But the moment that I started to become micromanaging every single thing that I did is when I really shot myself in the foot. And the same concept I'm applying to my trading right now. Yes, I might be only making a few $100, nothing crazy, nothing like my peers are. But I cannot let the fear and anxiety and the I need it now mindset screw me over and make me blow my account, because it happened to me before. You also need to, which is number 5, trust God's timing and trust that your I am is your God. Every setback preparing you for where you're going. Every delay has its purpose, and you are being molded into the person who can handle the blessing. See, I always believe that God always puts you through things to allow you to become a better person, because it's not about you making X amount, it's about the person that you become to make X amount. When I first got involved in digital entrepreneurship in 2020, I had no idea what the fuck I was doing. But I understood that in order for me to get from here to here, I had to become a whole different person. And that's the exact same thing you need to do. You need to trust God's timing. You need to trust your timing and not try to force it, not try to jack it up just because I'm trying to, I need to score. No, sometimes the best thing is to pass the ball, space out, and run the damn offense. That's literally how you need to play your life. That's literally what I'm doing right now. And I'm making this video because I have the unwavering fucking belief that in 5 years from now, I'm going to watch these videos and I'm going to say, hey, you know what? These videos, these yaps, whatever you want to call these mindset videos, these played out perfectly because I trust my setup. Trust your personal setup. Trust your God. Number 6, focus on who you're becoming. Build discipline, build faith, build your mindset. Success is a byproduct of becoming the right person. When I was like, where you are right now, you need to understand that in order for you to get to that higher level, you need to be a different person. And maybe you're watching this video and you're in a position where things are just flowing for you. That's your season. That's great. Relish it. But the law of polarity says for what goes up must come down. So you need to be prepared when shit goes south, because it's inevitable. It's part of the entrepreneurial digital nomad process. Like I mentioned, detach from the outcome, commit to the process, and trust what is meant for you cannot miss. That's literally what has been helping me. And trust me, there's days that it's fucking hard. I know it 1,000,000%. I've been there before. Just probably maybe you're going through at the beginning right now. But you need to understand that the moment you stop, my apologies, needing success starts finding you. I realized that my job wasn't to control the outcome, because that's what's gonna fuck you over. My job was to become the person capable of receiving it. Trust God, trust yourself, trust your I am, master your mind, do the work, let go, and what is meant for you will never pass by you. I'm going to repeat that again. What's meant for you will never pass by you, will never miss you. Through the process of me going through all this bullshit, breaking up when I was dating this girl, 2024, detaching myself from MLM, you know, going all in with my fitness. I had to make an emotional, impactful decision. And I understood that what is meant for me will not pass me by. And because of that, the byproduct is I started doing YouTube videos. I removed myself from Instagram. Instagram was my go-to. I'm getting random text messages from people I don't even have their numbers saved, asking me what's happening with my Instagram. And it's because I needed to focus on myself. Instagram is the hugest, biggest fake, I call it fake gram, because it's a highlight reel of what someone else is trying to show you. And you need to understand, and I was an MLM, I literally saw it all. This is why I'm very cautious of what I see on the internet. That's why I just focus on YouTube. That most of the stuff you're seeing online is fake. No one's gonna show you no one is gonna do shit like this in the process of rebuilding themselves. So you need to understand that in the process of rebuilding yourself, shit might go ugly. It has for me, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've lost over 40 grand during this whole process. From investments to residual income to saving to I literally have nada. And I'm rebuilding it back. But I know, like I wrote here, what is meant for me will never pass me. And that's the same ideology you need to have. I don't care what you're going through in life. Just practice the law of detachment. Stop giving a fuck. Stop putting, it's an analogy that says stop putting the pussy on the pedestal. Stop putting the success on a pedestal. Understand that you're the prize, you're the magnet. And what is meant for you will never pass you. And what is meant for you will always be attracted to you. If you find these videos helpful, I'll appreciate it if you like, comment, and subscribe. Every now and then I'll make videos like this to promote positivity, good stuff out there, and just share my message. At the end of the day, guys, I'm not supposed to be, making these videos. I'm supposed to be born sick. I'm supposed to be born with Down syndrome. I'm supposed to be born, almost like a vegetable state, sick. By the grace of God, God has blessed me with the health, where doctors said I wasn't going to be born healthy, but I was born to spread the good message, and I was born to inspire. God put that fucking vision in your head for a reason. And it's your duty to go out there and figure out how you can articulate it all in a big ass ball and let the universe and people know your message. And I feel that there's no find my calling. If you have wealth, if you have money, if you have trading, if you have success, if you have entrepreneurship, if you have residual income in your mind, it is fucking meant for you, no matter what the obstacles say. Because like I said, the moment I stopped needing success, success started finding me. I realized that my job isn't to control the outcome. My job is to become the person capable of receiving it. Do the work, trust your I am, trust your God, and remember what is meant for you will never pass you by.